Hey there guys, it's Jergin. I am currently not JerginMagergin, but what I am doing is bringing you guys a nice little Moab on the map Dome. I spawned into this gameplay late and got raped. Yep, this whole thing, the enemy team is like together, they're in a party, and they're spawn trapping, and they're just pretty much annihilating us, but I'm able to sneak past them, beat the spawn trap, run around the map, get a whole bunch of kills, and drop a Moab. It was just absolutely terrible though. I think my team loses by like 100 domination points. It's a wreck. It's absolutely terrible. I think if I was in the whole game though, I'm pretty sure I would have came back and we would have made it a lot closer than what the final score actually was. But what I wanted to take a second here to talk about was opposites. Now, I don't believe there's any such thing as an opposite. Now, I know it's like a really weird thing, but right before I was about to go to bed the other night, I just started thinking about opposites. And I'm like, what's considered an opposite? Something that has nothing to do with the other thing? Like it's completely different? Well, you might say, well, an obvious opposite would be black and white. But then you'd say, well, they're both colors, or they're both like shades or pigments or something. Technically, if you're going to get all technical, I don't think they're actually colors. I think they're like shades, or I don't even know. But it's like you can't really, there's no way to describe something. Like you could say tall and short, they're completely opposites. But then you could say they're both descriptions, or they're both describing someone's height or something like that. There's like almost no actual way to describe an opposite, because everyone says an opposite is completely 100% like a polar opposite, like completely 100% different than something else. And I don't think there's anything out there that actually is different than something else, like a polar opposite, like north and south. You could be like, oh, they're completely different. There's nothing similar. Well, they're both directions. They're both like coordinates, like on a map, you know, out north, south, whatever directions. And there's no way to describe it better than there are no such thing as an actual opposite. Now, we all know that north, south, east, west, you know, tall, short, big, little, they're considered opposites, but should they be? Maybe people should try and rework the definition of opposite, because right now it wouldn't really, nothing would fall under the actual definition of opposite. And the actual definition is kind of complicated, and I'll put it in the description possibly if I remember to do that. If I read it, I would just end up getting confused and just mumble jumble and just randomness. The actual definition, I'm not talking about like Google definitions. Google definition is just going to be like something different than something else. That's just how it is. But you guys know what I'm saying? Something could be, I don't know, what are two opposites on the color wheel? Like blue and red or something? They're colors. You know, it's like you look around and you say, oh, well, a truck is the opposite of a smart car. Well, they're both vehicles. So there's like I said, there's no technical way to describe opposites, and I don't think opposites are actual opposites. So thank you very much, guys. I know it was a really weird, just kind of thinking about it, and you're just all stumped now and like, oh wow, I wonder what an actual opposite is. Either that, or you just think I'm absolutely crazy. Sometimes I think that too. So thank you very much, guys. I hope you enjoyed this commentary. I will have more next week, and I will talk to you guys next week. So thank you. See you guys later.